Hello, little moth. It seems we meet again. And I come bearing both good news and bad news. You're awfully excited for someone who is currently working. Should you not make sure the store is under control before you talk to me? Not to worry. I'll be right here. Go tend to your customers. Seems like you're quite successful. So, my lovely little moth, good news or bad news first? A positive approach. I quite like it. Well, I won't dance around the point. I have given it careful consideration and have decided that I will take you. You'll be mine. You'll live with me, and we will together experience how we can please one another so greatly that this whole city can hear those sounds we make. We'll be together, just like you asked me, and I won't hold anything back from you. You'll see all the good, all the bad, and perhaps I will even take you to the attic and show you my picture. Yes, it's great news. I can see in your eyes how excited you are for this, and I assure you that I am equally excited, if not more. But there is also the bad news. If I do take you, there are a few conditions. The first of which is the simplest. I will take you for 1 year, and no longer. 365 days, and after that you will leave my house and continue to be your own self-governing person. A year seems short, but remember this. I am infertile. I cannot preserve your bloodline, and certainly not my own. If you stay with me until you die, there's the added negative point that I will be forced to witness you wilting, just as your flowers. You'll grow old, and I can't do anything about that. If you leave me after a year, I won't have to see you age. And perhaps you'll meet someone else whom you can share your life. Perhaps you'll get a child, and I'll meet them. Perhaps they will have a child as well, and perhaps I will meet them too. Remember, my little moth, I am immortal. I will be here when your grandchild's grandchild has a grandchild, and I'll look exactly as I do now. I cannot die, and I won't have to throw your life away simply because you thought you loved me. Wait, let me rephrase that. Simply because you love me right now. Now, that's not the only term. The second condition is that your house remains your own, and I cannot enter it under any circumstances. If I do not hold myself back, I need to know that you have somewhere you can run to. My house is our playground. But if you ever need to escape, If it's ever too much, you have to have a place to go to. And that place will be your own home. It brings me comfort and stillness of mind that you'll be able to go somewhere where I can't. It's a more extreme version of a safe word. Instead of making me stop in that moment, when you are in your own home, I will stop until you return to me once more. Now, I would have told you that you needed to keep working, but want me to stop restraining myself. Therefore, the third condition isn't that you keep working. I'd simply keep you locked inside and prevent you from going to work. And that would render the condition useless. Instead, the third condition is that for family gatherings, soirees, and other feasts, we will still go, and do so together. This way, your family won't find it extremely suspicious. They will always know where you are, and that you're safe with me. Out of the year that follows, starting a week from now, there's at least one occasion we can go to per week. We go to each of them, or at least one of them each week, to make sure you don't entirely disappear from society, even if you live with me. And when the year is up, nobody will find it suspicious that you are once again alone if we simply tell them that we are no longer a couple. I'll do my best to not disturb you when I see you at parties after that. But that does bring me to my fourth condition. The fourth and last condition details everything that happens once the year is over. You see, I don't think I can keep myself from finding out where you are every so often. I might hover around you from time to time, and during events, I might be tempted to do something with you once more. But the fourth condition prevents you from tempting me if we ever meet again. You will be at peace with what happened, and we will simply be a couple that did not work out, as so many are. We go our separate ways as friends. If we ever meet again, we will not share a bed. We can speak, of course, but after the year, whenever I meet with you, I will restrain myself completely, and you have to be in agreement with that. So, with these 4 conditions known, do you agree to live with me for the next 365 days, starting next week? Wait. Why is... Duck. By the Lord above, not now. Little moth, bring yourself to safety. I'll be fine. Go. Go to my home. I'll come find you as soon as I can. James Dorian Vane. It's been 3 nights. 3. And after I carried you home after you shot me in the chest. Quite rude of you, by the way. After I carried you home, you have the raging audacity to come to my little Spark of Hope store with whatever it was that you brought and try to burn down their store. Mr. Vane, I have been extremely forgiving. even with your repeated attempts at murder, by not handing you over to the police force. But now, you have decided to bring an innocent flower trader into this. You can hurt me all you want. You did hurt me all you wanted. But I refuse to allow you to bring the innocent into our struggle. You have already tried that exact knife, James. You're drunk on brandy, and I've had enough of this. Help me. This man has gone insane. Please, someone help. I'm truly sorry, James. But you leave me no other choice. I'm sorry for killing your sister. I'm sorry that you have to live your life knowing that your sister's killer will never stop living. But I can't do anything about it. I can't make you stop trying to hurt me. I don't have the right. I threw that to the bottom of the river with your sister. But I'm not going to let you hurt someone who is entirely innocent. They were likely not even alive when Sybil and I were together. And they don't even know who she is. So don't try and tell me they're involved in this. They're not. It's just me and you. Go sober up in a cell. I'll have your bail paid. But don't ever come close to my little moth. Ever again. Can someone help me get this fire out, please? Help me. I'm here, little moth. So don't be afraid. It's only me. I made sure the man who threw whatever that was into your store will be punished. He's been handed over to the police, so it'll be all right. I also got help to come and put out the fire as quickly as I could, so the damage is limited as possible. I want to know if you're all right, though. Did any of the fire get on you? Are you hurt anywhere? Good, good. Me? Oh, don't worry about me. I know the fire burnt a few patches of clothes away, but clothes are expendable. My skin can't be burned or damaged, so I'm completely fine. And I am going to hire someone to fix your store up on my cost. I promised to be honest with you. So I'll tell you that the man who tried to burn down your shop did so because I killed his sister. A few weeks after my painting was finished. I think I told you about Sybil, right? Wonderful. You're informed completely. Your store will be fixed as soon as I can make it happen. But now, let's get back to the question I was posing. Would you like to live with me for the next 365 days under the terms I explained before? Sorry, I'm just letting it sink in. I have you all to myself for a year. My mind is already racing. I'm going to start gently and bring more and more to you, slowly raising your limits. hopefully without ever crossing them. I'm thinking of all sorts of things I can do to you. I'm thinking of lifting you up and carrying you to my bed or to the couch, and just putting my tongue everywhere on your body. I'm thinking of ripping your clothes off and not giving them back, ever, so that I have access to whatever part of you I want, whenever I want it. I'm thinking of games, of wine, of endless nights of pleasure. I'm thinking of sin and virtue, and endless pleasures for you and me. Well, only slightly endless. If you will let me do everything I'm thinking of, this year is going to be over before you know it. And hopefully, you'll look back and remember every moment as a moment of bliss. I hope you will, one day, meet me again and see that I still look as beautiful as I did this next year. I don't want to be a homewrecker, but God, I wish I could keep you here forever. Make you my darling, my pet, my love, my little moth. I am proposing everything that both my mind and yours could conjure up. I am proposing all those scenarios and more. I want to do everything with you, no matter how innocent or depraved, no matter how strange or mundane. For the next 365 days, you are mine, and I am yours, and I will do everything in my power to make it a haze of pure lust, love, pleasure, and fun. I will take such good care of you. After all, you are, and always will be, my little moth.